Hello everyone on YouTube, and today I've got something extremely special. I was so hyped of getting this set the moment I seen it. I think it dates back like a year or two ago. It's so long ago. I was waiting for this set to come out, and today I just got my box from Shapeways. Cause yeah, so it's an upgrade set for the Cybertron Fans Project Brawl in particular. It's gonna be compatible with the Bruticus set, but it's mainly made for a Brawl. Yeah, so Bruticus from the Fans Project upgrade set is to me still to this date one of my favorite combiner ever. He's just amazing. But I've always hated the fact that Brawl looks like this. it's it's god awful looking. I wanted a normal tank. This seems more like a futuristic anti-aircraft tank, or I don't know. It just looks god awful, and to me, it was the only problem that the Fans Project Cybertron Bruticus set had. And now I just got a kit. Yeah. All right. So, long story short, this guy called the Zoso 1900 on the TFW forum created a an add-on kit for Brawl, and I was really hype when I saw it. I hope some I don't know, some publisher or some company would distribute it in stores, but it never came to be. And so Zoso created a Shapeway, just created the parts for Shapeways, where you can order the parts and you can just do the customization yourself. And I jumped on the wagon as soon as I saw it. So all right, so let's just all right. So I'll post a link in the description below of the video for if you're interested in buying the kit. All the link for the Shapeways or the forums. Don't worry about this. Just it's an awesome kit. So here's the box, and here's how it came. Now I want to let you know that I never ever did a Shapeway kit before. This is gonna be the very first time I try Shapeways. It doesn't look too hard. I've got the instruction right here. I printed those. Bennington Bots or has also provided the link for the instructions of assembly and the transformation and everything on websites. They're all in colors. I just printed those in black and white. But yeah, there's complete instruction on how to assemble the kit, and right here on how to modify Brawl. So you start up with the basic Brawl, and you end up with an awesome kit for the Brawl upgrade. So yeah, those are just printed. I just printed those in black and white. So here you have part of the instruction on how to transform him, and the other side too. And this is gonna give the tank mode, which just looks awesome. So alright, so here's the box, and okay, this is just funny. They just wrapped the thank you card. It's cute. It's funny. Made me laugh. Like useless, but yeah, it's the thought that count. All right, so then we get all these tiny packages and some more bubble and empty box. All right, so there's 5 sets you have to buy to get the complete upgrade. So this looks like a part of the turret and the pistol, and those looks like the arms. This is the head, and those are the bottom threads, and this is the top of the turret. So if you want to fully upgrade this, you have to buy the 5 kits together, and The whole 5 package cost me, I think, was 74 bucks, including shipping, which is fair. I mean, I put down more money just for a deluxe size third party transformer, so, you know, 75 bucks just to upgrade this ugly thing for my most favorite combiner. It was a no-brainer. I just hopped on bandwagon. So yeah, and like I said, I never ever worked with Shapeweed before, so this is gonna be the first time I try those. And just to give you an idea, can we zoom, focus, come on, yes. So this is the part of the turret. You can feel the plastic is really porous. So obviously it's all white, and for some reason we didn't have any choice of the color to pick. Usually Shapeweed gives different colors like black, blue, or whatever, and different type of material. And in this case, it was only the white, strong and flexible. That's what it's called, and it does feel like a good normal plastic that we are used to with the Transformer toys. So yeah, like I said, it's really porous, so obviously I'm gonna paint those. And again, another thing, I suck at painting. I really hate painting. So, but I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna paint the whole set and do it all for the assembly of the upgrade kit. So yeah, I'm just gonna open those up and show it to the camera. So you just have the top of the turret. Now we have the feet and the lower of the lower threads, and there's some nice details right here. All the feet are rigged, and like you can see the head just opened up if I can. All right. And here's the head, which is really freaking nice. Can we focus? Alright. So obviously there's a peg hole. So the head is going to be on the ball joint with some nice details. Obviously no light piping, but I never really cared much for light piping. And the head really does look like a normal brawl head. If I can... where did I put it? I thought I put it out. I've set my G1 Bruticus out, but it seems alright. It seems like I just misplaced it. So here's the G1 Brawl. Can we focus on his head? Focus, come on. Sorry, this camera is not too alright. And here's the Shapeweed head. They look pretty close. It's a nice upgrade. Update. Yes. So obviously, of course, I'm gonna paint those. I'm gonna try and put the eyes orange, just like this one, just like the G1. And the color, I'm gonna try to also make it G1-esque with the black cannon and the green turret. I've got the paint and everything set. I can't wait for this. It's gonna take me a few days just to assemble, but it's okay. Something so awesome. Come on. I don't want to break it before I even take it out from the bag. Alright. Those are the arms again. And I'm not too concerned about this, but I've built a lot of Gundam models, and it feels just the same. So it's just on spruce. You just clip it with the with your tie with those clippers. Just clip it out, and then just shave it off if there's some spruce left, and then assemble it according to the instructions. So it's not too I'm not too much worried about this. But obviously I'm gonna paint those before assembly. And here's the final 5th part. This is how they come in. Yeah, it's a nice pistol, and it's a 3.5 millimeter peg, I think, and they fit on all transformers, so it's really awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna cut the video right here and come back in, I don't know, maybe a day or two time for me to paint those the parts up. And there it is, fully assembled, painted, and yeah, everything. Since the start of the video, since I received the parts, it's been a long 4 weeks. Not that it took me 4 weeks to paint and assemble. Don't mind that. Remember that I said like I suck at painting, and even though I suck at painting, it wasn't bad at all. It was super easy with the parts all disassembled, and yeah, and assembling it, like, well, maybe painting took me like 6 hours tops. Like 3 hours I did for the green, and the I don't know, 2 or 3 hours for the gray parts. I did some black highlights with the cannon right here, and yeah, it wasn't that bad, and it wasn't that long. It's just mostly that they're so tiny parts, and yeah, I suck at painting. For painting, I use acrylic paint. So I don't know if you know anything about painting, but yeah, those are how do you say, like, thicker painting. Since white and flexible, strong, whatever the plastic used for Shapeways is super porous, I figured that maybe if I use like a thicker paint, I wouldn't need like to do like a couple of coats of coating like for painting. So I took like a super thick acrylic paint for the green, black, and the gray right here. The problem with that was mostly that since it's thicker paint, it made a coat. The coating was thicker, so joints were excessively tight. If they worked, for most part they didn't. So I had to sand it off. I suck even more at sanding off, I figured. So yeah, the reason mostly why it took me 4 weeks to accomplish building was mostly because of the thicker paint, and during the assembly I broke off a lot of parts which were excessively necessary for the build. Like, if you can see, all these parts broke off. Like, oops, sorry. Like right there, the pins right here that holds the side threads, they all broke off. I tried to glue them, but wasn't working properly. These are the shoulder connection, also broke in half. I don't know if the paint renders the plastic I don't know, weaker, but they just broke so easily. And these clamps, both of the clamps just snapped right off while I was trying assembly. I glued them back on, wasn't doing much of the trick. And so Bennington Bots has also sent me some replacement, which I appreciate so much. So yeah, so here's the tank and the pistol. I did some black, can we focus? Yep, I did some black at the tip of the gun, right here, to, yeah, I'm not much of a paint artist, so, yeah, so here's the tank. And just for comparison, here's Blast Off. Thank you, Hasbro, you're such a cheap ass. Blast Off is supposed to be the shuttle arm of Bruticus, and they've made him into a repaint of tank, which is exactly the same mold as Brawl right here, but they've made with the blast off colors, which is so lazy for from their parts. So anyway, since it's the same mold, here's the actual how it looks before and how it looks right now. The turrets and gun does move, and on mine also does rotate, spin 360. The cannon does move up and down, and yeah, basically while assembling the robot, just move him aside, you just have to unscrew the turret and unscrew the side threads, and you just assemble all the new parts into the tank. Now there's some gray caps right here on all 3 places, and you can remove the cap. Oops, you can remove the cap and place the gun on it, so it gives like a bigger turret and a gun arrangement, which is so awesome. You can also place it on the sides right here, but it kind of hinders the rotation of the turret. But yeah, it's not a big deal. So yeah, tank mode, awesome tank mode. I don't know if it's based off the true tank. It looks like a stealthy based tank, kind of. I'm not an expert on tank, so so yeah, the tank mode is just awesome. My turret is a bit loose, but that's only my problem because I'm the one who sent it off a little bit too much, and the turret kind of loose, but it's not you know, it's not that bad. Another grape, maybe. You can see right through it, like on the side legs right here. There's holes, but the original one is also like that, but that's an Hasbro thing, so yeah. Otherwise, there's some panel lining, but again, if you can see right here, you barely see the panel lining right here compared to that one. Again, it's another sand off thingy. I didn't sand it off too much. It could use some more sanding off. But yeah, otherwise, my only design flaw that I think, those parts right here at the front. Like in the original one, it's rounded off and it doesn't seem bad at all. It's pretty nice, but this one is like squared off, which is kind of odd. Still, it's not that bad, but you have like a whole square right here, which is kind of odd. But otherwise, that tank mode is superb. Personally, I think like the turret looks better like this. But yeah, kind of looks the front right here with the big square hole. But yeah, because I don't know, tanks turrets are mostly like a little bit in front. Yeah, but whatever. So tank mode. It doesn't roll at all because there's no wheels. But I'm not the kind of gonna be playing on the table like. So yeah, so for transformation, it's actually quite ingenious and amazingly the transformation for this is awesome. So first off, you want to unpeg the side arms, the side of the tanks, which are going to be the arms, and pull them out like this. And then there's a, oops, sorry, I'm off camera. These pegs just goes like this, and snap them off on. And then you split the legs, and then in the back right here you flip the foot right here on both sides, and you just twist them around, and you just twist it around, and now you have the legs done. As for the canopy, you want to rotate it back up and then rotate it again while holding the base of the turret, and then you slide it up. God damn it, sorry. My camera just won't respond too much. Alright, sorry for this. So the turret was like this, and you just flip the turret up. Sorry, the arms are just messing around. Alright, so you just move the turret up like this. Like there's 2 rotating parts on the turret. The base, I don't know if you can see it clearly. The base and the underneath of it. So you need to move the under so that the ledge goes on the side, on the border right here. And then you just open the turret up like this, and then you pull it out, which reveals the head. And then there's a peg right here and a peg hole there, and you just peg it in like this. It goes real nice. As for the cannon, you just move it straight up and push it down a little bit. Then you just raise the head and snap the arms back up like this. Then what you want to do is open these flaps. Like I said, those are the parts. Those are some parts that you just couldn't. I broke off like easily. It's such a shame. And then you just slide the arms down like this. Same thing on the other side. Open the panel up, close it back in, slide the arm down, and slide it down like so. And now we have the Brawl upgrade completed in the robot mode, which is so awesome. I've been so hyped about this figure for a long time since I saw the prototypes, and now that I have it in hand and all painted up, it's such an amazing figure. Yeah. As for articulation, you get some ball joint at the hips. You can't rotate. Well, you can, yeah, but because again some sanding issue, the waist is incredibly tight. Yeah, I forgot to sand the part off. So it does rotate if you do sand it off properly, so be careful with this. You have some ball joint legs, some ball joint knees. The foot does have like some flip like this. It doesn't, again, I think it's because of my sanding off skills, but you can't really swivel the ankles. So yeah. As for the arms, they are a ball joint, so they move. Double ball joint on the arms, so you can move it side to side and everything. And it's just a great figure, and you have like ball joint head. So yeah. As for the detailing, there's a lot of panel details which are really freaking nice, but most of the detail are like painted on, which I'm not too good with paint. So I painted the eyes yellow, even though they are kind of orange in the original figure of Brawl. But I didn't have any orange, so I just painted them out yellow. So it's an awesome figure. You can place, you can hold the weapon. It's an awesome figure. The whole kit was a joy to play with, to assemble. Even though I broke some parts off, it's my problem. It's my thing. I wasn't too careful with it. Like I said, I'm not used to playing with. It's the first time I play with a Shapeways kit. And next time I play with another kit, I know what to expect and what to do. So just be alerted with it. I highly recommend this figure. It's awesome. The assembly was it was so nice to play with, especially the screws. Usually Shapeways kits doesn't need screws. It's just like snap in on, but this kit has some screws, and I wasn't expecting the screws to go in so smooth. I don't know if it's the quality of the plastic, but it felt like the screws just went in like in butter. It's just amazing. The assembly wasn't that hard at all. It was even like pretty nice. Yeah. Here's the back of the figure if you want to see. Awesome figure. Oops. My bad. Awesome figure. Highly recommended. For those who wants to see the if it goes like on a fans project kit again, no problem. I'm just gonna turn it back into a tank mode, because essentially that's how he assembles. Peg the arm, flip the thread in, peg it back in. Same thing for the other side. Slide the thread out. Move the arms down and peg it in. Flip the thread in, back inside of this. Move the head down, unpeg the turret, slide the cannon out, and raise this like this, and just slide it in, and there's a peg right here that snipes in like this. As for the feet, you just flip it down, flip it all the way around, and slide it in. Same thing right here. Move the feet around and slide it in like this. Snap the legs together. Alright. As for the canopy, you move it down, and the arms, you just slide it back in like so. And oops, other way around, same thing. Slide it in. And there's some pegs right here in the back that needs to peg in. Peg in. Everything just goes in smoothly. So freaking good. And I leave the turret pointing up like this. Next up, you want to... since it's the same connector on front, it does fit with the Fans Project Kit. So here's one foot. And here's my Bruticus with Fans Project Update, and snap it in. And here we have Bruticus all assembled up. Sorry for the camera. Alright, and as you can see, it looks so good. The kit just feels like it belongs there. So yeah, it doesn't hinder at all. There's still the articulation in the knee. Oh. Like this, so you can still bend it. Everything is still there. The ankle tilt. It doesn't hinder anything at all from the Bruticus kit. So yeah, here's the Bennington Bots upgrade kit for Brawl. You can get it on Shapeways. I'm gonna put the links under the video, so if you're interested, I highly suggest it. It's such an amazing figure. The upgrade kit is just phenomenal. It doesn't look as it was my main problem with this Bruticus kit. The tank doesn't look like a tank at all. It's just like shit. This is a tank. This is awesome. I know there's another upgrade kit coming up for Bruticus, which does give him some sort of weird turret for Brawl. It doesn't look half bad, but seriously, this kit is just freaking amazing, awesome. I think the whole set, including shipping, cost me like $60 from Shapeways. There's 5 kits: the head, the arms, the legs, and the turret, all separately. And yeah, seriously, if you want your Bruticus to look so good like this, I highly recommend that set. To me, it's gonna be the superior add-on kit for Bruticus. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.